Oh, why hello there. My name is Professor Zachary Daly, and I'm here today to educate you on the Bible and arguments against it, and what we can say in turn to refute these claims. Now, let's start off with one of the most basic arguments. There are so many translations and different versions and all of this stuff. I mean, like, the book is like 2,000 years old at least. There's no way it can possibly be the same thing. Nada. Not buying it. Not today. Well, mister, let me educate you. Yes, it is true that the original versions of our translations are lost. There is no originals. We don't have them. Not of the New Testament, at least. But we do have very reliable copies, okay? And I know most people don't like copies, but listen. These copies, I mean, back then, these guys, like, all they did was copy. Their life was copying. I mean, they were the best at it. There was absolutely nobody better. Alright? They did it all day, every day. And if they messed up, they burned the whole thing. I mean, no more, just gone. That's it. None of that is left. And these people thought that they were copying the very word of God. So they were absolutely, they just did their best. That's all I can say about that. Also, when we compare the Bible to other ancient texts, we discover that the Bible is actually light years ahead of every other text. I mean, like the Homer, the Iliad, all that junk. Might have had to read those, but I mean, all that junk, it is way more reliable than those. There are lots and lots more copies. And there's just no comparison, not at all. It's like saying Tim Tebow is a better quarterback than Cam Newton. Just no. Nobody believes it, not at all. And the people that wrote the New Testament, they all know Jesus personally. So this wasn't a friend of a friend of a friend told me that this is what Jesus did. They saw Jesus do it. This is first-hand accounts. So that's some stuff we can say for that argument. Another argument coming your way in a second. Hello, Professor Daly. I have a question. There are some strange things that happen in the Bible. There's no way they can be real. I'm not buying it. Nuh-uh. I don't believe it. Nobody comes back from the dead. You know, you can't turn water into wine. Blind people can't see. It's just no. Not happening. Well, Mr. Doubter, if I can call you that, let's examine this claim a little more carefully. There are multiple accounts of these types of things happening, these miracles, as the Bible calls them. And in all of these accounts, the key facts are basically the same. So these aren't random occurrences. These aren't people just saying, well, you know, I think Jesus should be able to heal blind people, so I'm going to put that in here. Every single one of the Gospels has these miracles in them. Also, many people saw him. A plethora of people. A plethora. Lots of them. Even people that didn't really believe in Jesus, like the Pharisees, the Romans, they saw this stuff too, and they talked about it like it really happened. So, I mean, well, I can't argue with that. And people, they kept saying this stuff happened. Even though Jesus had long been dead, and they were getting punished and tortured and killed for it. They were still sticking with their story. And I mean, you know, me personally, if I was getting tortured and it was a lie, I would probably, if I was getting tortured and it was the truth, I would probably change my story. But, you know, these guys, they stuck with it. So that's all we can say to refute that claim. And that is all the time that Professor Zachary Daly has today. So y'all keep them straight, enjoy your Wednesday night class, and I love ya.